Hi, big guy. All right, so we have our two out here. I want to jump into another exercise that we're going to be doing quite a lot of here, and that's something called scatter feeding. Scatter feeding ideally is a preemptive method to help deter resource guarding, but since we have resource guarding, it is also a method that you can use, professionals can use with caution to treat resource guarding. When a dog guards a resource, even something so silly as a cracker, like with you guys, what they're saying essentially in dog language is, I'm afraid this thing is going to be taken away. And a lot of times what we do is take the resource away, and then we solidify their fears, and it becomes ingrained in them that high value things are only going to be here for a short time, and they're going to be ripped from me unless I fight for them. So how do we treat that? We can desensitize them to resources of value by providing them in great quantity. Anything that is always accessible to a dog, or is accessible often to a dog, it loses a bit of its value. It doesn't become this holy grail of a resource, and they get desensitized to it, and it's more of a, yeah, I see this all the time, no big deal. So we have some dried beef liver here, which is a very, very high resource value, which has a very high resource value. And we have our clicker. I'm going to go out, I'm going to click, and I'm going to scatter some of the resource, and then I'm going to observe their behavior. Now if he acts up, starts to guard, whether that's a look, a growl, a bark bite, an actual attempt at a bite, we do not remove the resource from the dog, we remove the dog from the resource. And then we'll give him another shot at it right away, because if we put him in isolation, we're building that resource guarding up again, saying, you can't have this, you can't have this, you can't have this, you can. So can the other dog, so can the other dog, so can the other dog, and so on. So we're going to go bring this out with the clicker. He's whining like a little Tweety bird, and we're going to see how they handle this. All right. Hear me sound just like all the birds out here. No, no, no. No, no, no. Absolutely not. Okay, we have our resource. We have our dogs. Come in, claim the space, so they know. Get rid of that nasty jumping behavior. Okay. Oh, yeah, you're excited. It's a click and a drop. Good boy. And every time we do it, we're still loading this resource, so we're going to click still. Let them finish up with that. See how they both got some of it? They're right there eating it together. That's wonderful. Another one. Click. Toss some treats. Make sure there's an abundance of them. Don't just toss one. We want them forage feeding around one another. I want him to learn dogs are just here when I get cool scraps. They're just around. It ain't a big deal. And again, see, by the third time there, their attention was grabbed by the click. That shows that the loading has worked. This is now a conditioned stimulus. As you see, oh, she looked, there he is, and toss. And that's the last bit of them. Toss them out and observe. Body language, body language, body language. Tail's a little high. So be on guard. You want the tail to be more like hers, low. There's many different things a tail can mean in different directions and at different speeds. Don't need to concern yourself with everything, just what's good and what's bad. What's good is low and slow, like hers, low and slow. That's a relaxed dog, not on guard. High and fast, gotta watch. Doesn't necessarily mean they're gonna do anything, but you have to watch it. Alright, you guys got all your resources? Good job! Good job! And when we're done, we show hands, as in i.e. no more treats, and we say free, and then go about their business. I'm going to remove myself, but not entirely, because I'm going to watch a little bit from here, make sure we're still safe. Watch the body language. His tail's still a bit high. See, it's high and stiff, not low and slow, so watch. Not bad. Alright. And again, if they were to get into anything, try using the pet corrector. Pet corrector doesn't work. Remove the dog from the resource, not the resource from the dog. That was the very first time we've done scatter feeding. Tried beef liver as a high value resource. He did very well. A little stiff, but no growls, no snarls, no teeth, no barks, no bites. So we'll count that as a win.